Good evening, and thank you for joining us on this Friday night. We're going to enter the weekend with news that American cities are implementing new measures to make sure this fourth wave of the coronavirus pandemic doesn't spiral out of control. Philadelphia and St. Louis just joined the growing list of cities returning to indoor mask recommendations and mandates. And we learned today that schools here in D.C. and in Chicago will require masks when they reopen in the fall. And the mayor of New York City is warning tonight that vaccine mandates for indoor dining might be needed to get more people vaccinated. And there's this new projection tonight. Researchers expect COVID cases to peak again in October. That led the federal government today to order 200 million more doses of the Pfizer vaccine. Scientists say that shot is nearly 90% effective against the highly contagious Delta variant. We have a lot to get to, and CBS's Lilia Luciano is going to lead us off from Las Vegas. Good evening, Lilia.
Good evening to you, Nora. More than 1,000 people are now hospitalized here in Nevada for the first time in more than 5 months. That's why state officials are calling on federal agencies to help increase vaccinations and stop the spread.
Tonight, Vegas is back in business. Tourists packing the strip. Concerts, big celebrations, and big trouble. Nevada is now one of the country's biggest COVID hotspots, along with 4 other states. Nevada's positivity rate, which measures community spread, has been on the rise for 39 consecutive days. While Clark County now requires masks for employees,
it definitely gives me a sense of safety.
There are no mandates for anyone else.
Jam-packed.
Almost no masks indoors.
Why not a mask mandate for the tourists?
So right now, we just implemented the mask mandate for the employees. So that's the focus. We're not considering a mask mandate for customers or guests right now. We're going to follow the data.
As COVID surges across the country, mask requirements and recommendations are making a comeback too. St. Louis is the latest city to reinstate a mandate beginning Monday. Meanwhile, just 40% of eligible Alabama residents are fully vaccinated, meaning 60% are not as cases climb. And the state's Republican governor had some harsh words.
Folks supposed to have common sense. But it's time to start blaming the unvaccinated folks, not the regular folks. It's the unvaccinated folks that are letting us down.
But a newly released poll from the Associated Press, which surveyed unvaccinated Americans, found 80% were either definitely not or probably not willing to get the shot. Nevada has now brought in FEMA, the agency that typically responds to natural disasters, to help set up clinics in hard-to-reach areas where vaccine rates are low.
We're trying to reach as much people as we can and make it accessible for them to get the vaccine. That's what we try to improve those rates so we can save lives.
Some of those workers going door to door tell me they're still encountering people who are hesitant because they don't trust the vaccine, and others say that it's just inconvenient for them to do so, and that's why it's so important to take both the information and the shots to their communities. Nora.
Lilia Luciano, thank you.